Hey guys, it's Ogs. In this video, I'm going to do my depressing player ratings. Without wasting any more time, let's start. Number 1, Frank Lampard. Lampard is going to score 6 out of 10. To be honest with you, I watched the game again and I don't know if he could have done better. We didn't have anybody on the bench to change the game. I think the starting 11 was good, tactics were good, we just didn't finish our chances. But hey, this is just my opinion, and most of the time, opinions are influenced by our agendas. So feel free to give him whatever score you want, but I don't think Frank Lampard had anything to do with what happened on the field. I'm gonna give him 6 out of 10. Edouard Mendy is going to score 5 out of 10 because he conceded a goal and he was a little shaky. We all know that Edouard Mendy is a very calm, collected, cool guy, and he gives some security to the back four. But in the past few games, he's been showing some weaknesses. He hesitates a lot and is causing some panic in that defense, but still better than Kepa Arrizabalaga. So just imagine if Kepa Arrizabalaga conceded that goal. Everybody was going to get on him, right? So we have to be fair here and say that Edouard Mendy been very poor in the last couple games. Ben Chilwell is going to score 6 out of 10. Chile was better than against Everton, but overall the team kind of betrayed him. The defense was a little shambolic and we could have conceded maybe 5 or 6 goals. So I am just being kind here by giving him 6 out of 10. But hey, he had some very good crosses in the box and nobody was at the end of those crosses. 6 out of 10. Thiago Silva is going to score 6 out of 10. The captain been making some uncharacteristic mistakes. We all know how Thiago Silva is and the quality of his passes. But lately, to be honest with you, he's been showing a lot of weaknesses. Caught out of position few times, mispassing sometimes during the game, and I don't know what else I can say about Thiago Silva. 6 out of 10. Kurt Zouma is going to score 6 out of 10, just like Thiago Silva. They were very shaky in that defense today. Kurt Zouma lost his man a few times here and there. His headers were not working at all. He got caught out of position many times during the game. Man, that was a very poor performance, but I am rewarding them overall. You know what I mean? They've been very good to us, Thiago Silva and Kurt Zouma, so giving them 6 is just like encouraging them to do better in the future. Reece James is going to get 7 out of 10. Reece James was Reece James. Great display, great crosses, and nobody was at the end of those crosses. Of course, he lost few balls here and there. You can blame him for whatever you want, but he was a victim of a very poor team, if that makes sense to you. When you play with average players like that, your level goes down. And that was the case for Reece James. 7 out of 10. N'Golo Kante is going to get 7 out of 10. Just like Reece James, N'Golo Kante was a victim of the poor performance from the entire team. But without N'Golo Kante, we were going to concede even more goals. He did what he could. He was making mistakes because nobody was there to help. And I can't really blame N'Golo Kante for everything that happened today. 7 out of 10. Kai Havertz is going to score 2 out of 10. I didn't see anything special from Kai. I'm so disappointed. In my previous player ratings, I was giving him very high scores. But right now, I have to be fair. Kai Havertz is not contributing to anything at Chelsea Football Club right now. We have to be honest. He played in his so-called natural position. But what happened? The same result. So no more excuses. Kai need to learn how to up his game to the level of the Premier League. Christian Pulisic is going to score 7.5 out of 10. I was very impressed by Christian. He had a sense of urgency. He was pushing and moving the ball very quickly. Unfortunately, it didn't really happen for him in the final third. But overall, he was better than many players on that field. In my opinion, he was the man of the match. Hopefully we can keep him fit because games are coming thick and fast. Olivier Giroud is going to score 7 out of 10, and that because he scored a goal. Without that goal, he was going to get 2 out of 10 in my opinion. Beside the goal, he didn't really show anything else. He was slow, he was losing the ball all the time, making fouls here and there. He was awful, to be honest with you. But of course, the person who scores goals is the man, if that makes sense. So everybody else is going to forget everything he did during the game. They are going to remember only the goal. I told you guys that you're gonna discover a lot of mistakes from Olivier Giroud when he starts playing week in and week out. I respect Olivier Giroud more than anybody in this channel. I've been pushing the agenda for years, but I have to be honest and tell you, he's not the solution for what we need right now at Chelsea Football Club. He is a super sub. He will score goals here and there, but week in and week out is a different story. Timo Werner is going to score 2 out of 10. It hurt me even to say that because I'm a fanboy, but I have to be honest and say Timo really is having a hard time at Chelsea Football Club right now. I was surprised today by his first touch. My goodness, awful first touch. I couldn't even believe what I was seeing in my eyes. And he played in his natural position. Yeah, you're gonna tell me, oh, he played out of position. No, they were switching positions between him, Christian Pulisic, Olivier Giroud, and Tammy Abraham when he came on. So there is no excuse about positioning here. Timo Werner is a versatile player, and we bought him because of his versatility. So don't give excuses. You have to be honest and say the boy is very poor at the moment. 2 out of 10. Tammy Abraham is going to score a standard 5 out of 10. Tammy came only for 20 minutes and when we were already under a lot of pressure, but he didn't contain that pressure. Wolves continued to attack us and it didn't make any difference between him and Giroud. So I don't know really what to say about Tammy Abraham. Just 5 out of 10, man. Kovacic is going to score 4 out of 10. I know he deserves more than that, but I am so disappointed about Kovacic. He keeps on disappointing me over and over. I know how good he is. I know his qualities. But when it comes to the decision making, the last pass, the last shot, my goodness, a 5-year-old baby can shoot the ball better than Kovacic. I don't know what he does on his spare time, but if I was him, I was going to spend hours and hours on the training ground learning how to shoot the damn ball. That game was looking for a moment of magic. It was looking for a hero. The Tomori moment, you know, the shot that came out of nowhere and unlock all the doors. That's what we needed. But nobody was able to provide that. We can't shoot from the distance, and Kovacic just making everything worse. There were few moments Kovacic found himself in great positions to shoot, but guess what? He does the Kovacic. He waited for 2 more seconds and got dispossessed. Or shoot in people's legs because it's already too late and the gap is closed. Anyways, guys, I'm so discouraged and depressed right now. But you know what? I don't support Chelsea Football Club for wins or trophies only. I support Chelsea Football Club for the love of the badge. We lose together, we win together. Go you Blues.